For this challenge, you will need a piece of cardboard, copper brads, small paper clips, 1 pen, a pair of scissors, electrical tape, a 3-volt battery, and 1 LED light of your choosing. So next we're going to test out our battery. So let's take it out of here. And the short leg of the LED light goes on the negative side and the long one goes on the positive. It should work. And it's done.
Now that we know the light works, we are going to grab a paper clip. We're going to poke 2 holes within that paper clip. And we're going to turn it vertically and poke 2 more holes. First, we're going to work with the horizontal holes. We're going to take a brad and put it through the paper clip and the hole. Now we're going to flip the board over and put a paper clip through the brads and flatten them. Once they are flat, put the electrical tape over the brads. Now we're going to repeat these steps with the vertical holes. Before placing the paper clip, we need to secure the battery, sandwiched between the brads, positive side up. Once the paper clip and battery are placed, secure them once again with electrical tape. This is the negative connection, and this is the positive connection. We will use the positive connection to start the on-off switch. Let's poke a hole and move the paper clip to the side. Next, we will poke 2 more holes within a paper clip. Push a brad into the first paper clip hole. With the second hole, we will push a brad through 2 paper clips placed on top of each other. Make sure we flatten the brads and secure them with electrical tape. You just made a single pole throw switch. We will poke another hole within the top paper clip and then push the paper clip to the side. We will now making the double pole throw switch. The double pole throw switch will look like the capital letter Y. We will put a brad and a paper clip through the hole we previously made. After that, we will poke a hole through the top of the paper clip. This is where it gets tricky. We will place a brad through 2 paper clips that will go through the top of the bottom paper clip, resembling the letter Y. After you flatten and tape the previous brads, next we will place a brad in the paper clip closest to the edge and secure it on the back. Take the other paper clip and poke a hole through the top. Swivel the paper clip to the right and do the same thing. Now we're going to place the brads in those holes by themselves. Flatten them on the back. Don't tape them yet. We will do that at the end. Now we are going to go back to the start of our circuit board. We are going to start the negative connection path so that it eventually meets up with the positive connection path. We will start by using the right brad. We will poke a hole through the paper clip. Then take a new paper clip and insert the brad through the original and new paper clip. This is where we can be creative and have fun. Let's make our own design paths to the positive connector. Be careful as to not cross the negative and positive paths. Crossing paths will lead to a short circuit. Flatten the brads as you go and tape at the end. It will make the process a lot easier. Make sure to stop your negative connector path with enough room to put in the LED light so that the legs can touch the brads on the back. This will be between the double pole throw switch and the end of the negative connector path. Now that we have finished the negative connector path, We can now start to put in our LED light. Let's poke a hole near the positive switch and the end of the negative path. Insert the LED light into the hole and make sure the long leg of the LED light is touching the positive path and the short leg is touching the negative path. Now we can secure the legs of the LED light and brads with electrical tape. Now let's turn the switches on to see if our light works. It works! Great job, guys!